Well, listen, guys, we're not going to be able to do the review for both of these cards because one's a defender and one's an attacker. Obviously, for the sake of the review, we're probably just going to do the attacker because doing a defender review is super boring. I mean, let's just do this. This is how we're going to review this card, right? 5'11", medium, right-footed, 3-star with 77 dribbling. I mean, I'll tell you this right now, by default, I wouldn't really care too much about doing this card. Like, even if, if I give him a shadow, he could be okay, but like, I mean, it's really up to the links that you're working with, because on a shadow, he does get perfect pace, perfect sprint speed, defensive stats are increased. The dribbling stats are not in a great area. He's 5'11" with what body type? Let me see. Let me see. It shouldn't matter which one it is. Lean body type. Okay. The attacker has defensive capabilities too, if you wanted to do that. With this, you can use him as the attacking oriented center mid. That's something that you can do if you wanted to do that. The rest of it, though, it's a very strangely formatted card because it makes you want to give him a marksman, which would then make him a controlled player because of the dribbling stat increase as well as a shooting one. Then at the same time, it kind of makes you want to give him a hawk because the shooting boost would be nice too, with a good pace boost, good physical. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, you are going to unlock this card to use as an attacking oriented center mid for sure. I do want to test out that 5'11" height with a lean body type though. Because on a hunter he's 6'7". Defensive stats are increased. On a hunter, stats increased. Yeah, very strangely formatted card for the most part. Very, very strangely formatted. Vanderson, Monaco, Brazil links. Okay, so let's go ahead and just choose the attacker. I don't think people are going to be super interested in the defender. Maybe not even the attacker, to be honest, because it's very strangely formatted. Player traits, he has early crosser, technical dribbler. I mean, from what I see so far, it's a card to use in like a 3-back right mid position for the most part. Because dribbling stats like that, you don't care about as much if he's played in that position. 5'11", high, medium, right-footed, 4-star, 4-stars. That's the minimum criteria, to be fair. Okay. Interesting stuff. Let me see what people are actually giving him. Hunter, Hawk. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, to be honest. You would have to try him out on a Hunter and see if his dribbling is annoying. That's like the main thing you'd probably have to try out. So yeah, I'll give him a Hunter and I'll show you guys how we line him up. Okay, so I'm going to give him a Hawk. I'm going to give him a Hawk because of the pace, shooting, and physical boost. I'm going to put Pele in there for now just for the chemistry link to the Brazilian player. Okay, so let's do it like this. 4-3-2-1. We'll play him up top. Normally this would be switched around like crazy, but this should be okay for now. Pele, Rashford. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. We'll switch that like that. Instruction, stay central, get him behind. And we can also use the 4-2-3-1, where he will be playing here. Your switch there. And we'll use it like that. Okay, cool. Let's go try him out. Oh, nice try. Not too bad there. Regular time strike, we don't score. Oh, deflection. Oh. Dude, Martinez is a weird one, eh? Martinez is a weird one. That dude, like, I'm telling you, when I did the review for him, I was like, this guy's actually, like, not bad. Nothing there. Oh. Hey, to be fair, his dribbling is, like, not as bad as I initially thought it would be, to be fair. It feels okay. Ooh. Did catch the green, but that's a super low percentage strike for that angle. Oh, crossbar. Too much power on it. Oh, and I put too much power. Hey, what was helpful there, though? Defensive capabilities, you see? We'll take that. We'll take that. Oh. Deflected by the defender, so we couldn't get the shot off. There we go. One little space, score the opportunity. He just stopped playing there because he's like, you know what, my AI will just do it for me, which is what was happening the whole game, but hey, he's able to score. Deflection! Oh. Oh, that was a horrible header. Oh my goodness. Green time and I miss. 45 facing away after a roulette. So, you know, situations like that, maybe if you give him like a hunter, it'd be way more ideal. Ah, listen, when the ball's in the air like that, you know I gotta go for it. Oh, manual goalkeeping. At the near post there. See, I wish there was a way for me to specifically want to shoot the ball, because the only reason why the ball's even like shot that direction is because I don't know if he's going to do a header or a volley. Well, I know if the ball is like high enough, he will, but still, you know. Good finish. Nice. See, the ball's in the air. I don't know if he's going to head it or volley it, you know? Oh, dude, what is that? Our responsiveness is weird. You get that, though. Oh. That was the looped one too, eh? Those looped ones are very helpful when you get the right power down. Do you have any idea that's gonna happen? Nope. Oh yeah, that's missed. Oh, lucky. Listen though, he has proper attacking AI. I like that part of the card is not an issue whatsoever. Not a bad strike animation there. Yeah, it's an okay card. It's not like horrible by any means. Again, the two main ways that I would use him in a team is definitely going to be as the attacking oriented center mid in that 4-3-2-1, because he actually has some defensive capabilities. And then the other way is going to be as like a right mid in a 3-back formation. Like you can use him up top in the main attacking position, sure, but obviously with cards that exist nowadays. No croqueta there from EA. Thanks. Really appreciate that. With the cards that exist nowadays, you obviously want players that are a little bit more responsive up top when they are given certain chemistry styles, right? Score that one too. Nice. So you can kind of see that little bit of restriction to kind of move forward there even after the skill move, right? So as a main attacker, that could sometimes be a problem if you work with that. There we go. White time shot on that. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the SBC in general. So, generally speaking, if people are going to decide between one or the other, they're probably going to go with the right back card. The only reason why we didn't do the right back card is because they're super boring to review. And the card it doesn't look that special for what you're getting, right? Because obviously he's a little bit taller, which is interesting in its own ways. The thing is, though, is that I don't know if you guys have seen what's trending right now, but this Fabio card, who is 58k on the market, is a card that you can use that provides you those Brazilian links if people actually want to do that, right? So you give him the Shadow Chemistry style, you know, he has really good pace, capabilities. I will say that it does make a difference that he is smaller, okay? So that is something that you do have to take into consideration when comparing the cards, but him being smaller also allows him to dribble a little bit better because he actually has good dribbling stats. So if you really need a right back Brazilian guy, you can just get this guy. In regards to the card that I reviewed, which again, I feel like this SBC in general is not going to be like super interesting for a lot of people. In my opinion, you give this bad boy, you know, a Hawk chemistry style, a Hunter, a Shadow even, and making him an explosive player while being played in that center mid position as the attacking oriented player, I think would genuinely be perfectly fine, because the card actually does defend for you on occasion, which is great. Because let's say, for instance, I wanted to give him the Shadow Chemistry style and still work with his attacking stats as it is, you could totally do that because his base card stats for shooting is still in a good area. And when it comes to his dribbling as well, as a midfielder playing in that center mid role that, you know, gets into the box, you know, the instruction for the 4-3-2-1, that would be perfectly fine too. But another way that I saw this card being used is, you know, if I were to give him like a Hawk chemistry style to improve his shooting, physical, and pace, is again in that right mid position, because even without me specifically improving his defensive stats, he still did pretty well in that area too. So it's not a completely horrible card. It's not a card that I see a lot of people doing, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a pass for a lot of people because of the options that you have to work with. You know, with this card, it is a little bit strangely formatted. What I will say, though, is that, I don't know, maybe it's because he's an explosive accelerate, but attacking AI on these guys is always good, right? It's still very solid on a card like this. I will say that his dribbling wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, I did think it was going to be a little bit worse, but I guess, like, I don't know, maybe the accelerate kind of compensates for it well in regards to like him getting to those positions quickly. Technically speaking, you could give him a marksman, but then I would change him into a controlled player, which, again, for me personally, I do prefer him on the Hunter or Shadow. So in regards to which one you should choose, I think that most people will have better attackers up top unless they want to use this card as the attacking oriented center mid, like I said. Most people will choose the right back card, but generally speaking, it's a pretty generic SBC for the most part. Like, both of the cards are usable in their own ways for sure, but it's like one of those types of SBCs, like a concept SBC for the most part. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I will catch you guys for the next one. How much do these guys cost, actually? I'm kind of curious. 65k. Yeah, so it's a concept SBC, guys. Nothing too crazy special about these guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace out, my dudes. Love you guys.